Hey guys, it's Sarah and I am here with my layout this week for the Noel Mignon monthly scrapbooking kit. I'm using the classic kit and it's called Happy Together. So this one is going to be for a challenge that we're doing this week, and we have been challenged to do a Valentine's Day layout. Now, I don't scrap about Valentine's Day very often, but I did have a picture here that is going to go nicely. And this was taken when we were in college. My husband and I, we were still dating. We weren't engaged yet, but it was taken around Valentine's Day. It was not exactly on it, but it was taken in February. And we were just at one of our favorite bars that we went to when we were in college. So this is actually kind of close to when we did get engaged. Like, we got engaged a few months later. So I'm going to go ahead and do this layout for this picture. It'll make sense in a minute. Okay, so what I'm doing is I am putting my picture on this kind of very light mint green cardstock, and then I cut down some of these papers here. Both of these papers are from Pebbles, and I'm taking my pen and I'm just doing a double outline on this one right here because I'm putting a pattern on a pattern. So I want to make sure that it has a good separation. Now, I did cut this down to 8.5 by 11 because this page is going to go into an album that I'm doing about my husband and I when we were dating. And I'm kind of going back and scrapbooking all those older pictures that I never did because I didn't scrapbook when I was in college. So I'm kind of going back and reliving some of these memories. So this album is going to be, it's an 8.5 by 11 album, so that's why I'm cutting everything down. Okay, so now I'm going to do a line of these X's and O's, and this is from Pebbles as well, this little cut apart sheet. So I am going to cut that strip off and just kind of cut it down, and I'm going to use that as a little grounding spot for my photo down here. I also use that vellum from Pretty Little Studio behind it, so that's going to be another little layer, but it's going to be very subtle. Okay, so I'm also going to use this little heart from crepe paper, and it says Happy Valentine's Day on it, and it's like a little fringe heart almost. It's really cute. And I'm going to go through some of these things and just try to figure out exactly what I want to use on here. I do know there's a couple of little Valentine's Day die cuts that I want to use. So I have one that says Happy Valentine's Day, and then I have that little 2 of hearts, which I'm going to use, and that little open heart that I put up there and added it to the fringe heart. And I cut down that banner. So instead of saying Happy Valentine's Day, it says Happy Valentine. And so I'm going to use that in there instead because I didn't want to say Happy Valentine's Day twice since I have it on the heart up top. So I just did Happy Valentine. And the reason I did that is because my title here is going to be My Forever Valentine. And that is what my husband is. And I call him that. So every year I just go, you're my Forever Valentine, because we are Forever Valentines now. I tried to make these paper clips work because I, have some space up here at the top of the photo. That is not a problem. I can put stuff up here. But I don't know. I didn't like it. So I'm going to take them off and save them for another time. But I was trying to make it work, but it just wasn't going to happen. So I'm going to go ahead and put this down. And I had to straighten it out. But I put adhesive on the bottom because I know I'm going to be covering that up with this banner right here. So I'm just going to put that there. And again, everything is not lining up very well, so I had to redo things a couple times, especially this one. I'm trying to line it up on the lines on the paper there. And now I'm just straightening it all out. And I'm going to put my photo down here and then just start embellishing. So I have this little 2 of Hearts card, which I thought was really cute. And then this little Happy Valentine banner. And then I have this flare badge here. That's from Pretty Little Studio as well. And it says You and Me. And then I'm going to go ahead and put this heart up here, and I'm going to layer it up. I'm going to add this little open heart underneath the Happy Valentine's Day flag. And then I will put it up at the top there. And I'm going to go ahead and get my title done first. So I'm putting Valentine in those stickers, which are called Charming. And then after I put everything down, I realized I needed to kind of reinforce my vellum because I only put adhesive on the bottom, so I needed to put some elsewhere. So I just used my tiny attacher and I put a couple of staples at the top and the bottom, and then I used some washi tape just to kind of hide those staples along the back. All right, and now I'm going to use these LE Studio to spell out my forever. And then I'm going to use a wooden button, and that is from Crepe Paper. And it has a little X and O, so it's kind of echoing the X's and O's along the bottom of the layout as well. And then I'm going to add a couple of florals here. So I'm going to use this Pebbles sheet here and add a couple of these little floral stickers. One's going to go off the page here. I'm just going to cut off the excess. And then the other one went right around that too, kind of helped fill up that little awkward space. And then I'm going to use these leftover that I just cut off and stick it up at the top. And I really like the way that kind of peeks up out there. And that completes my layout. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you have any questions at all. And please be sure to head on over to the Noel Mignon site. I will have a link in the description, and check out her kits. They're really great. Hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you soon. Bye.